was working and now it isn't. Why is it doing that? It was working and now it isn't. Why are you doing this to me? Can Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? I think we can you hear me now? It was working. In the test, it worked fine. Um, okay. One I will start all over again. Welcome to the PSR Friday special. It's the 15th, Friday the 15th of August. This year is flying by. The last stream before I take a week off. So I'm going to be going across to the States on business next week. So no streaming, no racing, no lobbies, no nothing. So I thought we would finish with an all-time favourite, which is the PSR Decades. I'll get to the rules for that in a moment, of which there aren't many. But I was saying hello to Igor. P1 for Igor, let's go. Welsh Boy, good evening. Gamer Dan as well. Danny Season, Borky B, welcome to all of you. Yeah, Gamer Dan had a light bulb moment. Do you know, when I checked the stream, it was green, it was good, it was all happening. I keep looking over here at the moment to make sure it's still going. And suddenly, I went live and microphone didn't want to work. There we go, all good fun. Hopefully you can see and hear me now. And thank you guys for shouting out about the microphone. Just over here, somewhere there, you'll see the little trophy that Hulky sent me for the BTCC. It's got its pride of place up there with the wheel that I was presented with as well, as a thank you for doing some stuff. But tonight, I'm going to get the first race underway at 1:15, but it's not really a race. Tonight is Decades Night. Tonight is all about picking one or more cars during a 15-minute practice session from the defined decade. So at the moment, we're doing 50s and 60s, because there's basically only one car in the 50s, I think. You can pick a car, you can run whatever you want, and then we will get into a little 5-lap race. The 5-lap race isn't really a race as such, because don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, because basically we'll have all different types of cars on track. Some will be fast, some will be slow. But as you can see here, we've got Gamer Dan in whatever that is, and I haven't got a clue what it is. I apologise for that. I'm not very good at my older vehicles. And then you've got Borky, who's just about to crash. I think he's in a Maserati, but I could be wrong. Borky's in a far faster car. He could run rings around Gamer Dan. But you're going to find that people are going to be slowing up, running with each other, speeding up to another one, and just enjoying the different cars that everybody chooses from their garages. You can have a look at some of the paint jobs, some of the liveries, just some of the beautiful cars that are in the game. And this is an opportunity as well to run some of the cars that we don't normally run. For instance, I think I've got the Mercedes. I don't think I've ever run it. So that's going to come out in this one. I'm going to go out there in a few minutes. You can see Danny C is in, again, I'm not sure what that is. Not very good with my older vehicles. But, you know, I love it, the fact that people are not just jumping into the fastest car out the box and hooning around. It's all about just getting out on the track and just enjoying yourself like a regular track day. And then we'll all come together for a grid start. And like I said, some people will run with each other and just enjoy the cars. Some people will go off and just, you know, see how quick they can go in the car. I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? I've got a few minutes and I want to get out and just enjoy this car as well, because it's you know, it's not one that I've run very often. So let's just go to track. Come on. There we go. So 661 miles this has done. Oh, it sounds awesome. It's also rather quick. Somebody just off on the grass, I think there. So yeah, it's really just track day. It's not about first one over the finishing line. You can certainly be the first one over the finishing line if you want. For a lot of us, it's just getting out there and enjoying the different cars that you can be in. Bop is off. You can, I've actually changed it up a little bit, this one. Bop is off. You can put nitrous in your car if you want to go hooning around really quick. I've even introduced engine swaps for those of you that are interested in engine swaps, because again, it's supposed to be about enjoying the cars in your garage. Again, if you're going to hoon around in super quick, that's entirely up to you. But I would just say, if you are going to be going with a super quick car, then it's nice to just, you know, take a few laps slowly, so you don't do about the 6-lap races. So you don't do, you know, 3 laps in the time that it takes some of us to do one. And you're going to see me in particular doing this a lot, where I'm just going to slow down. I'm just waiting for Danny to catch up, because I'm going to run around with Danny. See, I don't know what car this is he's in, but I can enjoy just running this car, right, driving this car, and just having a look at the other cars that people have chosen. And you can jump in and out of as many cars as you want during this practice session. You don't need to be in one. You can jump into as many as you like. And then what we do is, whichever is your favorite one. Oh, he's off. Whichever one is your favorite one, you can just jump into that for the race. It can be one that you've just been running. It can be one that's brand new to you. Oh, we're going around. I knew Danny was close by. Oh, okay. This is not clever on the grass. Let's not bend this very expensive and very beautiful car. Whoa! Game it down in a Porsche 356. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So you see, Dan's just jumped into a different car. He's just out there enjoying the different cars. Who have we got behind? Is that Borky? No, it's Welsh Boy. He's in an old Mercedes as well. So I'm in an old Mercedes racing car. He's in what looks to be like... It looks like somebody's blown up the exhaust pipe on that one, made it into a balloon, and then sat on it. It's the only way I can describe that car. Look at it. It's so wide. What car? I know it's a Mercedes, but I don't think I've got that in my garage. Look at it. That is the weirdest looking thing ever. Even from the front, it looks like it's got a sad face on it. It looks like somebody's just smacked its backside. Oh my gosh. I'm taking the mick out of Welsh Boy's car. He's probably going to cane me in a minute. But like I said, this is about just enjoying the different cars. Doesn't matter. It could be the prettiest car in the world. It could be the ugliest car in the world. It could be the fastest car in the world. It could be the slowest car in the world. It could be pink, blue, black, green. It doesn't matter. You just get out there and you run what you want to run on whatever tires you want to run on. Oh, this is beautiful, this car. I do love Decades Night. Oh, we got a red car up ahead. Let's see if we can catch whoever that is. If we've only got a few of us, I might open this up to public, but obviously public gets a bit confusing because people will not understand what on earth we're doing. You got somebody enjoying themselves. It's Gamer Dan. Weaving is against PSR rules, but tonight there are no rules. We're not racing. We're enjoying ourselves. So I mean, as long as you don't get in the way of people. Oh, you almost ran out of talent then. It's smoking those back tires. You're very often fine with me as as it goes off. I often pick one car that's fairly quick, and I can go around and just follow these guys and just watch what they're doing and just enjoy all the cars in the game. It's another Mercedes, isn't it? Is that the same one that Welsh Boy was in? No, that's got a smiley face. Look, that one's got a smiley face on it. Welsh Boys had looked like it was very, very sad. Are you going to see that Dan's flashing his lights at me? Some of the guys, they enjoyed us as much as me. They enjoyed just showboating in front and listening to the stream and the chat. Round he goes. Oh, love it. Nice little 360 and away he goes. He's in the pits. Looks like he's... I love Dan. He really gets in the spirit of things. He very often do 1 lap or 2 laps, come in and change, and then he'll go out again. Let's have a little look and see who comes around. We've got a couple of guys on track, I think. They're not going very quickly. But again, as I said, it's not all about being quick. It's not all about being quick today. It's all about enjoying the cars. So many cars we collect in Gran Turismo and never race, never even drive. It's supposed to be the real driving simulator, and we just never get out there and race. Let me change the camera over, and you can actually see some of these cars. Whoa, Dan's gone through in a quickie. Is that the Mazda? That's the Maserati, just showing you how his car control has improved over the years on the grass. And as I say that, he bins it properly. Oh, it's just bent the back bumper. But you can actually see Welsh Boys now. This car much bigger now. I've got it on the right camera. You can see how it does look. Somebody's got hold of the exhaust part and gone, blown it up like a balloon, and then sat on it. But these two guys going side by side. Look at it. This is brilliant. I love this. I absolutely adore this. Right, we're going to go set up a little race in just a moment. We'll have a little look, as I always do, to see what people are in. We've only got 5 of us, so I could well open this up as a public room in a minute if it stays this way. But we've got Danny C is in a 500 Mondial Pininfarina Coupe 1954. It's an American car. Who makes that? I haven't got a clue. I suppose it's a Pininfarina. I don't know. Welsh Boy's in the Mercedes 300 SL with the slapped face. Gamer Dan is now in the A6 GCS 53 Spider 1954. That one. I think that's a Maserati, but don't quote me on that. I'm in the Mercedes W196R, and Borky's jumped into the D-Type from 1954. Again, another really cool one. Or Danny's, it's a Ferrari. Danny says it's a Ferrari. It's not from America. He's from America. Duh. Duh, brain. Oh, my word. What a mistake of a maker. So, just a few of us. Let's just get out there and do this one. And then we'll see who else joins us. And then if necessary, we'll open it to public. And I'll just try and manage it so that people grab the right sort of cars. So we'll start with the oldest. So we've got 50s and 60s. And then the next one we'll do 70s, then 80s, 90s. And then we get into the 2000s. And like I said, it's just all about just enjoying the cars. I mean, How often do you see these cars being raced in Gran Turismo? And we're not even going to be racing. We're just going to be driving and enjoying them. I mean, look at that. That D-Type is gorgeous. There goes Dan. I'm looking for a Ferrari badge on this blue one. We got through the medal. Can't see a Ferrari badge. I'm not saying it isn't, because it almost definitely is. I'm just not very good with these older cars. Let's just get through here in one bit. Oh. Danny getting a beautifully sideways through there. Let's just watch him drifting around some of these corners. Yes, I don't do drifting. Yes, we don't allow drifting, but tonight there are no rules. Anything goes. It's all about enjoying the cars. Look, we got super quick cars. We got much slower cars, and all of us still just running together in this one. Oh, Game of Down, going for a trip across the grass, the tarmac. It's all over the place. Is out down tonight. Oh, look at that. It's a beautiful spider. Look at it. I'm trying not to hit him. He's working away at the steering wheel. Look at that animation on the steering wheel. That was incredible. Just as we go through. Let's see if he does that again down the straight. Here he goes. Look at the steering wheel work. I'm enjoying that too much. I'm going to crash. Oh no, Borky's off. How much longer can Dan keep this up? He's absolutely showboating and loving that car. Let's get Welsh Boy through and he can join in the action too. Oh no, Dan's dropped it. Dan's dropped it. Let's go and catch up with. Oh, well, we've got Danny. Danny on the outside as well. Go on, Danny. I'm still looking for the badge on that car. Get it. There's a badge. There's a badge. Whoa. Oh no, 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 no. I've just bent my Mercedes. As Dan goes disappearing into the ether. Let's just try and get round to. I want to know. I'm pretty sure I saw big Ferrari badges on the wings of the blue car. Whoa! Trying to take off the Game of Dan there and failing miserably. Looks like Borky's gone for another little trip. Danny's trying to emulate Game of Dan. Let's get on the straight. It is a Ferrari, look. We got Ferrari badges on the wings. It is a Ferrari. It's not a particularly pretty Ferrari from the back end, in my opinion. It is from the front, pretty from the front. It's like they were designing the front and they thought, oh, that'll do. We're going to have a look at the front now. Oh, Danny didn't drop it. He's smoking that rear tyre. Look at that. I love that. The fact that the smoke is coming off just one of the rear tyres. Look at the front of that car. Isn't that beautiful? Well, there's a little jump there. I think Welsh Boy has to take the accolade for the weirdest car. Danny gets it for the most unlike Ferrari looking Ferrari. Gamer Dan gets the prize of best choice, I think. Closely behind with Borky. But I think Borky gets the prize for best crashed. I haven't seen him on the track yet. Oh no, Gamer Dan's off again. I think Gamer Dan's going for most crashed car. Let's have a look at Welsh Boy's car. Look at the front of this thing. It looks like it's been sat on, and then when you get in front of it, it looks like it's got a smacked face. It looks so unhappy. But it does look like somebody's sort of squidged the top and sat on it. Hey, there's Borky. Let's go catch up with Borky. Oh, what a power slide from Gamer down there. That was wicked. Yeah, look at, so Welsh Boys, it's the passenger compartment's really narrow and it's so wide. I mean, they must have done that for stability or something, I suppose, because look at the width of the thing. I mean, it's probably about nearly a quarter of the car is just out the sides. Those two mushing each other. Whoa! I'm getting brake check from Danny C here. He wants a bit more on camera action. That's what it is. Where's Borky? We haven't seen Borky. Where's Borky? It must is just behind us, I think. Where is he? There goes Borky. I reckon the three of us should have a race, you know. Borky in the D-type. Dan in the in the Mazzy. Me in the Mercedes. Oh, somebody's found the horn. Through goes Welsh Boy. Oh, he's across the glass. After going so well, Dan's like on the grass all the time at the moment. Dan's off too, and Borky's off. I think everybody wants to see what their cars are like at off-roading. Look at that D-type. Look at the wing on the back of it. If you're the car behind and you were to go too fast into the back of that and mount it, you're going to rip your car in half, aren't you? Look at it. Is that so that when it went over, it would like dig in like a keep the car going in a straight line? Whoa! We got cars everywhere. Oh. What have we got going on here? I think Danny had the same problem I am. Not enough of a turning circle to get through there. Right, where are we? They're all up ahead. Let's go catch. Let's go catch. Evening number one. God, this is where you can really enjoy this Mercedes. It really pulls beautifully. And it's so planted. It's so nice to drive. Coming into here on the brakes. It's, I mean, you want to come off the brakes before the corner just to let the tyres do the work. And it just grips and it grips and it grips and it grips. I want to go have a look at that D-type. Look at it, it's gorgeous. Look at that. The wings on that front of it. And that huge wing on the back. What a beautiful looking car. Some beautiful looking cars out tonight. Absolutely gorgeous. Whoa! Everybody's crashing on the finishing line. Oh my word. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So some beautiful cars there from the 50s and 60s. Danny in the Ferrari 500 Mondial Pininfarina Coupe from 1954. Welsh boy in that Mercedes 300 SL W194 from 1952. I don't know what they were thinking when they designed that car. I would really love to talk to the designer of that car and go, why? There's probably a very, very, very good reason. I was in the that Mercedes, which was fantastic, and Borky in the D-Type, really, really, really nice. Number one's just joined us in the Corvette, but we are done. Unfortunately, we are done with that decade. Unless you want to go again, guys. Unless you want to go again in that decade. But if not, then we are stepping it up to the 19. I can't remember where we're going. I'm getting thumbs up. Do you want to do that one again? Do you want to go that one again? Do you want to do that decade again? If you want to do the decade again, do you want to do that decade again? Dan wants to go again. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. It's a lovely decade. We don't often do these. So we do 40s and 50s. One more time. And then we go 60s. Because there's so many great cars in there. Quarter two. Yeah, Welsh boy, like that car. Game it down, wants to go again. Danny is saying the 60s, which would normally be the next one. After this one, I will get back into that. But there's just so many wonderful cars. I mean, if we go to settings and change car, you then come down to select by year. And we're looking at the 40s. So you basically got the Willys Jeep. Not many people out there in that one. And then we've got the 1950s. You've got that Corvette Stingray, the Corvette C1 that somebody was out in. We saw Gamer Dan out in the Porsche. There's the Spider, the Porsche Spider as well. The Mercedes I was out in. There's Arbath, I think that is. The Aston Martin DB3S. You got the Maserati Spider that we saw Dan in. And Borky was in the Jaguar. The Ferrari Mondial Pininfarina. And the SL Coupes. There was quite a few that came out. But the one again, a car that I don't think I've ever raced in or haven't ever used is this Stingray. And you can tell, look, I've got Comfort Soft tyres on it. Those are the only tyres that I have. So very often you'll find that these cars that I've never run have just got the Comfort Soft tyres on them. But look at the lines on that thing. It's fast even standing still. Just sitting there like that. Look at it. Look at the lines. If I hit anybody hard on the front end, I think I'm just going to lift them up and go straight underneath them, especially if I'm on the brakes. Right, why is it not going? Why is it not going? Whoa! Comfort soft tyres. In an American car that just doesn't want to go around corners. Oh, look, I've got a mirror on the side, on the left, and a big, nice, beautiful mirror on the right-hand side. Whoa, this is hard. After the Mercedes, this thing here is a handful. As you can see, only 400 miles on this car, so not one that I drive very often because I don't think I've done any of those miles. The gear and the wheels are just spinning up on it. There will be times tonight where I miss the time that I said I would do the race. I've only got 4 gears. I cannot believe that I haven't crashed this car yet. What a car this is. Look at those front wings sticking up high. Oh, now we're off. Now we're off. Don't bend it, Mitchell. It's very expensive. I love the dash too. We're going around. We've lost it. We've lost it. We've lost it. Dan's in the same car. Oh, what's Porky in? See, again, I love this. Everybody's jumping into different cars. He's in the Porsche. Somebody was in that Porsche a moment ago. Whoa, Dan's. See down there, Porky's off again. This thing is a power horse. Power horse, powerhouse. I've got a track limit. Oh, look at that. Third gear, and that just wants to go around. Just listen to that engine. Joe's not going to bed for a while. I'm going to turn the volume up on these cars. Hopefully it won't interfere with you guys too much. I ought to have my headphones on to really enjoy the volume. Oh. I'm going to get through here and then we'll have a look and see what these guys behind have got. What they're out in. No game sound. Okay. What's going on with the volume tonight? Let me just How about now? I'm enjoying this too much. I didn't realise that it had gone. I didn't realise that it had gone off. That's twice I've lost sound tonight. I think we've got the volume back. Whoa! Whoa! I do love the speedo. You can't even see the speedo in this thing. It's behind the steering wheel, my viewpoint, and there's a little thing that says seat belts. That's behind as well. So they obviously don't think too much about the health and safety or safety of the driver. Oh, Dan's in another convertible. Look at the back of it. This thing. Wow. So what's Dan in now? Which one's that? That looks a bit like a Porsche front end, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Looks a bit Porsche to me. It is a Porsche, I think. I could just see a Porsche badge on it. Looks nice. There he goes. Let's see if we can give him a run for his money. The best that Germany could offer at the time against, well, yeah, what the Americans could produce. But this car I'm in is actually beautiful. I'm on comfort soft tyres. It's just brilliant. I can't do everything that Gamer Dan's doing. But look at Dan's car, beautiful. Again, the big sort of forged wheel arches at the back, which seem to be all the rage back in the day. You see the big haunches on several of the cars that we were running. Also, some of them, you know, quite sleek. The Germans, Mercedes, going for the sleeker look. Oh dear, we've just rearranged the front of the Stingray here. Borky's in the same car. I think he's in the Porsche too. Ooh. I don't know what the other guys are in at the moment. What time did I say I was gonna? This is the other thing I very often do. 45. He's going to spectate and just grab my bottle of water. And I just sit and enjoy just watching, as well as going around. I just love to watch. Number one pops in the Corvette, classic lines. I believe the astronauts were all, they weren't allowed to be given one of those Corvettes. They were able to buy it for $1. And Corvette got some fantastic publicity out of it with the astronauts having them. Ford and Dodge, or one or two of the others, really missed a trick there. But beautiful car. Doesn't need a livery. Just doesn't need a livery. It's just really beautiful. It's just a little bit like the Austin Healey, the two-tone Austin Healey. Just right. There's just enough colour and white. And then obviously a little bit of chrome on that one. Chrome around the tops of the doors, around the windscreen, and then just around the bumper area. And then where you've got the white section, the chrome comes off the front wheel, sweeps across almost like a wing shape, and then back underneath. You can see that now as number one is just coming through the camera shot. How that chrome just comes up over the top of the wheel arch and it extends down the side of the car. It's absolutely beautiful. And then whoever designed that, brilliant to put the twin headlights in, because it really gives it that sort of ferocious-y type look for me on the front end, especially with the bigger black bits underneath. And then it's not spoilt on the back where you've got the inlaid lights. You know, it continues to be those smooth lines at the back. Gamer Dan's in one as well now. He's in let's have a look at Dan. His one is black and red. So those are colours I haven't seen very often in this car. You often see the red and the blue, but the black and burgundy works really well with a burgundy interior. Again, the Telephony Digital animating the drivers and the steering wheels, absolutely beautiful. Welsh Boy is in the D-type now, I think, with that big wing to keep it going in the right direction. And Borky's in the Porsche. I'm in that Stingray, but I'm just enjoying watching these two Corvettes going around together at the moment. Plenty of chrome on number 1 Pops. And oh, we've lost Gamer Dan's in the pits at the moment. We can't actually see his car. It looks like he's going for a quick change. Again, this is what I love, is when the guys just do a couple of laps, come in, change, jump into something else. We've got 3 minutes, guys, and then we are going to be making a room. Looks like Galacticor will... Yeah, 3 minutes and we'll start the race. Looks like Galacticor has just joined us. So, good evening, Tom. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Outlaw says, evening, Pops, what car are you in? It's in the Corvette. Dan now. Oh, he's got a livery on this one. Mobile crumbs, that takes me back. Mobile oils, back in the 80s. A Pepsi Cola. That is the strangest Pepsi Cola livery logo I've seen in ages. Is that a genuine Pepsi Cola logo from back in the day, I wonder? It almost looks like Red Bull colours with the blue and the silver. Again, a beautiful looking car. It just, you know, shouts speed, doesn't it? Can you imagine one of those coming up behind you on the highway back in the day? You'd just want to jump out of the way and then try and follow it just to enjoy it, wouldn't you? 360 on the line. Oh, into the barrier. He's showing off and he failed miserably. Galacticor has come out to enjoy that Corvette as well. Do you know what? I think I ought to change the Corvette for the race. There's a lot of people in that Corvette. Should we try that? I think we should try it. I have, again, I mean, got the Stingray, just shouts speed. Let's just give that, where is it? Where is it? See, mine is just basic standard stuff. Sport soft tyres on this one, so it looks like I have used it at some point. Let's just get out on track for the moment. In fact, there's no point going out on track, because we're starting the race in just a moment. Let's just come out of there and we will go X45, so please choose your car. Please choose your car. I'm gonna go for. I haven't driven it yet. The difference between mine and Pop's is I think I've gone for the white wall tyres. Whereas I think Pop's has got like chrome wheels, like modern chrome wheels. They look nice. Oh, don't want to do that. Whereas if I go, yeah, you see, I've got like the white wall tyres with those big solid hubcaps on mine. Right. Okay, so we've got Danny C is in the Ferrari. He's enjoying that Ferrari. Welsh Boy is in the Jaguar. Gamer Dan is in the little Porsche Carrera. I'm in the Corvette, as is number 1, as is Galacticor, and Borky's gone for the Spider. So let's just pop out there. Let's enjoy this one. What I'll do, that race was quite long. I'm just going to knock it back a lap. Just going to knock it back 1 lap to make them 5 laps. So when everybody's in, we'll get going. There's only 7 of us, but I'm just enjoying the cars, enjoying just running these with my mates, which is really, really nice. Number 1 Pops has got the fast red one. Yeah, your one looks a bit more aggressive, a bit more. Just waiting for Danny to tick in, and then we'll get going. There we go. Right, let's just start this one again. Not necessarily a race. We could be on different tyres. It's about just enjoying the cars, but it's nice that we get to the practice just to experience the cars, and then we just come together on the grid for a little run. Some will try and race as fast as you can. Others will just run around together. I mean, we've got 3 of us in this Corvette together. Goodness knows what I'm going to be like in this. 978 miles this car's done. Game it down to ready, got a wiggly bottom. Lord, look at Dan go. Has he got nitrous in that or something, or is it just has he just got a monster of an engine? This car. Whoa! Oh, through goes number 1. Oh dear, did I just put somebody off on the grass? If I did, they're back on, so it's fine. I want to try and stay with number 1 if I can. However, it's just trying not to crash. I do love this decade, I have to say. Well, we're doing 2 decades, but basically 60s. It's like one of those post-war, and it just went a bit crazy. It's all over the place. He's just loving that car. It is so quick off on the acceleration too. Whoa, number 1 is going around. Oh, we got another one. We got another one. It's everybody's slowing down. Nobody wants to go across the line first. He's got a rocket ship. Has he done an engine swap on that or something, or is it just a rocket ship? I'm not quite sure. Well, it was the decade of the space race, wasn't it? Galacticor's gone through. Number 1's going through. Right, we got the 3 Corvettes together now. The red car and the blue car had a race. What all old blue could do was stuff his face. I don't know the rest of the words. Oh, no, don't go round, don't go round. Oh, no. I'm killing everybody. Crumbs, that car's hard. When it's going, it's going. When it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going. Woo! Porky's in a tiny little car. It just looks to be such a good car on track. Look at this, everybody's just hanging back and waiting. This is what I love about this decade seeding that we do. Whoa! It just nerfed me into the barrier. That's a million miles an hour. We're not doing a crashy bashy yet. Who's lost the plot? Who's lost the plot? Oh, coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. Now you can rearrange the back end of my car. Oh, this is hard to drive. Dan's just got reset, I think. Although he'll catch up with us in about half a nanosecond. That's so fast, that car. Oh, we got 2 Corvettes crashing here. I think that the Corvettes... I think the Corvettes need to take the prize for the most crashed car. I think we can keep them on track. Well, Galacticor's got some wheels on that thing. Look at number 1. I think number 1 pops is the nicest of them all. Look at it. It's got some boot on that too. Some welly. Oh! Synchronised spinning. Number one, can't keep that thing in the right in the right direction. Oh, I love it. Let's have a look. There we go. Right, let's follow him round. See if we can keep it on track for more than 2 corners. Ooh. The rear quarter on that car looks a little bit worse for wear. I think it could be in the body shop on Monday morning. It's got some power. That can't be a standard car, surely. It's got to be pimped up. It must be. Because it flies. Dan's a rocket ship. Number one is too. They've both got rocket ships. Only 4 gears, Mitchell. The Galactico, it looks like he's got that car on rails. Looking nicely under control. A little bit more under control than me. I'm not going to lie, a little bit of a strange colour scheme being blue, blue, blue on the outside and then red in the inside. So quite unusual. Don't nerf him round. Here comes the other one. Oh, number one popped. He's got so much power in that you can't control it. A little D-type coming through. Let me just add a little bit of additional paint to the back of Galactico's vehicle. Danny C goes through. We've got Gamer Dan going backwards, I think. Dan really is in a rocket ship. You can't keep it on the track though. I'm going to show my superior driving skills now and bring this home for the win. I'm going to do this for all my American friends out there. It's America versus Europe. Ferrari just behind. We got a couple of Corvettes coming through quickly. Ooh. Oh my gosh! Oh, there's a big crash behind. We got the Jaguar coming through now. No! Oh! No. What about? We're going around. Oh, that's not where you want to go. So last night we had Borky corner. Tonight we got Mitch's corner. Oh my word. Came it down, wanted me so hard, I think the back of the car went up in the end. Savino, good evening, my friend. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hope you're well. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? We're doing a Decades night. We are doing a Decades night tonight. Just enjoying everything that the game has to offer. And we've just had the guys out in the Welsh boy in the D-type. He came across the line first, but it really doesn't matter who did. And then we had number one in the Corvette, as did I. Game of Dan was out in that Carrera. Super fast that Carrera was. Woo, that was really quick. And then if I just go back, so we got the Carrera. Danny C in the Ferrari. That's the 500 Mondial. Pininfarina Coupe. Galacticor in the third of the Corvettes. And then Borky was going around in that little Spider, the 550. I was going to say the smallest car of the group, but it looks like the Corvette's very big compared to the others. But there we go. Right, we are stepping it up now. We're going for the 1960s. Hello, Missy. What can I do for you? Ah, okay. Forgive me, guys. I've got a little job to do. I've got to undress the missus. Right, you might want to move away from the camera. All right, bear with me a second. I've still got the microphone on, so careful what you say. You want to say hello to everybody? No.
I mean, they want to hear me.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Okay, just go get rid of the mic. I'm getting into trouble for walking around with the microphone on. Bear with me a second, guys. I'll be back to you in just a moment. I'll explain. I'll explain. Oh dear, we're getting into trouble now. Oh. Savannah Spear said, she just said, take my bra off and don't you dare wear it again. Oh dear. Wow, Game of Down suit is up to almost 900. 900. Ooh, that was cool. Right, yeah, sorry about that. Joanna has got a frozen shoulder and she's wearing a dress and basically couldn't lift her arms up, so I've just had to help her out of it. So that's what all that was about. Nothing kinky, nothing kinky. Right, okay, so in 1960s, I think I said, change car. So we'll come down to select by year. We'll come across to the 1960s. And again, I want to pick something that I haven't run for the longest time. Did we go last used? So we've got the Corvette convertible, the Mustang Boss, Camaro. There's a little Honda. There's an E-type Jag Coupe. Oh, it's a Charger. Fair lady. The Ford Roadster. Now, the Ford Roadster I didn't have the last time we were going to do this, and several guys were out in and said it was really cool. So I've got comfort medium tyres for this. Those are the only ones. So let's get out in this one and see how we go. So at the moment, you've got Danny C is in the Ferrari Berlinetta Passo Corto. Welsh Boy is in the Alpine A220 race car. Gamer Dan is in a Mark IV Ford. I'm in the Ford Roadster. Number one's in the Roadster now, but he's just trumped me with that livery. Look at that livery. I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. Galacticor is in the Corvette, so he's in the wrong. Yeah, he's just not picked one yet. And then Borky's gone for the gear. I'm not quite sure who makes that gear. Are we staying at Goodwood? No. Where do you want to go, Danny? Where would you like to go next? Where would you like to go? I'm happy for people to shout out tracks. I could stay at Goodwood all day long. Galacticore has gone for the charger. Look at that. That's a monster, isn't it? That is a monster. Happy for people to shout out a track. Number one pop says ones with straights. Well, we could do we could do the what's it? We could always do the big thingy, but no, that would be no fun. We're going Monza. Right, I do want to get out and enjoy myself. So what we're going to do is we will race will start at X quarter past. And I'm happy to go public if you want to go public. It will be difficult to manage, but we can go public if you want. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying the cars and I'm enjoying looking at what people are picking. Just seeing people enjoying the motor vehicles. Look at this thing. It's only got 3 gears, for goodness sake. I'm doing 113, 114 miles an hour, and I've only got 3 gears, and I've got a thing that does not want to turn. Whoa! Where'd you brake for this corner? Oh, it's gone right on its nose. Dan's wondering what on earth I'm doing. I can see him in the mirror. This thing's a handful. I don't like this one. I think we could be coming into the pits for this at the end of this. Ugh. Can't even get it off the grass. Can Dan get me over 100 mile an hour? 423. It's got no brakes. It's got no brakes at all. Oh. Oh my gosh, come on. Can we at least get off the grass? Oh my word, what on earth is that car that somebody's in? Sorry Galacticore, I just cut straight in front of you, but the problem was I was just trying to get off the grass. Welsh boy is so high up, this thing. Galacticore in the Charger, I think. Oh, I think we need to come in and change this car. Brake on 150. Still doesn't want to go around the corner. Wow, look at that one that Welsh boy's in. That looks fast. I think I need to jump in something that's quick. It looks cool. It drives awful. Okay, let's do a switch. Change car. Will come down, select by year, 1960s. We've got the VWs. Oh, we got the 350, the GT 350. I think I'm going to go with the Mustang. I want to go with the Mustang. What sport soft tires? Yeah, that would do. Oh, this is going to be a beast. How long have I got? We've got a few minutes. What's Dan in? Is he in a Jaguar? That looks a bit Jaguar-y to me. I think it is. Oh, look at the front of this car drop as you brake. Tell you what, brakes like a real one. Oh! We just let go of the steering wheel. The only problem with this is I can't see in the mirror. I've got no mirrors. The mirrors are worse than useless in this thing. What a car. One of my favourite American cars, this one. If I ever won the lottery, I'd get an Eleanor. A company in the States that builds them and ships them all over the world. Try and get a right-hand drive one. Oof, that is nut turning on the gravel. Look, have I broken my steering? Oh no, there we go. Look at that. I have to admit, I do like Eleanor with the big long strip lights along the back, rather than the lights that Ford did actually put it on with the three little verticals. And I know that is a very political statement, a very emotional statement, a very contentious statement is the word I'm looking for. A lot of people will take issue with me on that. So by that, what I mean is you've got those three vertical rear lights, whereas on the modern gone in 60 seconds, you've got the long strip lights, which I really light. I have to say that when I drove this last year, I think it was it earlier? Yeah, last year. I was not allowed to get it up to any real speed. We opened it up a couple of times, but every time we got near a corner, the guy was like, slow down, slow down, slow down. Because it bites, and it bites hard. Oh, this is great, this car. I'm not getting out and seeing what other people are running, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this to the end of this lap. So I can get some idea of where I'm braking. Tell you what, the stunt drivers that drove these in the films and still drive them in the films are geniuses, because this is extremely hard. I mean, to get the back end out of this and control it, you've got to have some serious car skills. Me, I lose the back end and I'm crashing. I'm going to the scene of the accident very quickly. Wow. going to look forward to that. I am going to look forward to that race. Very, very much so. So we've got Danny C's out in the Ferrari. Another beautiful car. Looks like Danny C is experiencing all the Ferraris this evening. A lovely looking car. The back end similar to the one that he was driving a moment ago. In fact, the front end is not dissimilar, but now we've gone for the twin lights, so the separate brake lights and indicator lights. It's a little bit more European looking, but beautiful lines. Absolutely beautiful lines on that car. We've got Galacticor in the Charger, I think. One of these days I am going to get out in this car, but it is a monster. It is a monster. I'm hoping that Galacticor and I are going to have a little bit of a battle in our two cars. Two American muscle cars going up against each other. Welsh boy is in the A220. Oh, Dan! Look at what Dan's in. Where's Dan? Let me get on Dan before he pits, because he'll pit. Look at that. He's got a hulky VW. Oh, Hulky needs to be watching. Hulky needs to be watching, I think. Look at that. Somebody's done a banging livery on that one. Wicked. The Alpine and the VW going together. A little bit of a drag. I think the Alpine would leave it for dead. But has he got nitrous in that Beetle? I think if he got nitrous in that Beetle, it would probably do a wheelie. Oh, look at the car control through the Scurry curves, I think that is. What else have we got? So Galactical's just parked up at the moment, possibly waiting for somebody to come through. And Welsh boy just running together side by side, enjoying each other's company. Now Borky is out in a, I don't know what. Is that a Fiat? Is that an Alpha? It's an Alpha. Looks Italian to me. It sounds, yeah, it's an Alpha. Look at it. Sounds amazing. It's using all the curb and a bit more in the gravel. Whew. What a car. Number one pops in the little Roadster. Done up as a rat rod. Look at the grunginess on that. That's a proper rat rod car, that one. Look at that. Really nice. I think when people spend the time doing that, looks wonderful. Proper little rat rod. Where are we going? It's 1:15. Choose your cars, my friends. Choose your cars. I was enjoying them so much, time got away from me. So we've got, at the moment, we've got Danny C, Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan, me, Number One, Galactical, and Borky. So it's only 7 of us at the moment. Don't know what that was. Sound like a backing outlook outside. Borky's just changing his car up. Galactical in that GTO, the Judge, 1969. Number One's going in the Ford Roadster. Borky's in the Mustang Boss. So he's stepping one up from me. I'm in the 1965 Mustang, the GT350, the classic 350. Borky's gone for the Mustang Boss, which was out 4 years later. Gamer Dan is in the Corvette C2. Welsh Boy is in the A220, the Alpine, and Danny still enjoying the Ferraris. I'm loving the fact that Danny is enjoying one make and model car at the moment. You know, just picking a Ferrari from the decade and enjoying that. I've often thought about doing that. You know, picking Ferrari or Mercedes or Ford or whatever. I think that's a lovely, lovely, lovely way of doing the decades. It's quite quiet tonight. I know a lot of people are off doing Battlefield with the beta at the moment. Only 9 people watching, but it's not about who's watching, it's about what's going on track. I'm just enjoying these cars. And it's, for me, it's all about us guys out here. Look at that Charger. Whoa, through goes the Roadster. Banana head. Who are you calling a banana head, GT Tom? El Paso, 1959. It's a terrible American accent. Oh! That was Galactical saying, please slow down, Mitchell. Don't ram me. Gamer Dan's going through in the Stingray. Is it Stingray he's got there? Beautiful lines in that Stingray. Look at it, the back of it. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm going around. I've dropped it. Borky dropped it too in the boss. Come on, boss man. Where are you? Who have we got waiting? Is that Danny? In the Ferrari? Woo! Here it is. Oh no, we're going around. We're trying to do donuts and failed miserably. Do you know, there's a point where this car does not, it gets in the gravel and it does not want to turn at all. It's like I can swing the steering wheel right round, but the front wheels just do not turn. It's a crazy, I tell you, it's a crazy. 200. Put the thing on its nose, turn it in off the brakes. Gamer Dan, all over the shop. Whoa, Mitchell Morgan all over the shop. It seems to be every single corner I go through, I bin it. This thing, you really got to be braking a straight line off the accelerator. On 50. Yeah, cars submarining, as in dipping massively. Easy on the accelerator. God, look at that power bulge. We've broken the speed already. I'm coming through, boys. 159. Can't quite make 160. So want one of these. Yeah. Got the Roadster up in front. Cool. And this thing does not want to stop. Just wallop the back of the Roadster there. Galactic in the other American muscle car. I cannot see where anybody is. I don't know whether he's on the outside of me or not. There's zero visibility in this thing. I can use the radar, but the mirrors, just nothing. Here goes Galactical. Now Charger. Oh, there goes Mitchell into the barrier again. Do you know what? This car, you've got to concentrate. Look at that. I'm on full lock and it's still going forwards. You can't take your eyes off the road to enjoy the other cars in this. You really got to concentrate. Whoa, I just can't stop. Oh. Right, let's go. I'll just have to use the radar to see where people are. Whoa, we've got somebody coming up really quick on the inside. It's number one. There's got to be something wrong with this thing. It just doesn't turn. Look at that, full lock. I think the only way to steer this thing is on the power, and I'm not good enough to do that. Oh, here comes Tom. We go through a scurry without crashing. Yes, we can! Number one flashing his lights there, I think. Or was it just the glint of sunlight? I'm not quite sure. 50, hard on the brakes, get it turned in. Turn, turn, turn. Okay, don't turn, now you turn. Goes down here in the Ferrari. Got number one and Tom. Parting, it's like the parting of the waves. Here comes Mitchell, let him through. Because we know he's gonna crash again. Just give him 100 yards. He'll put it in the gravel anyway. My word, we made a corner. Right home, we made a corner. We almost made another one. Somebody's all over me behind me. Woo! We made another corner. Number one, I think, behind me. Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on! No, he still doesn't rotate. He still doesn't want to rotate. Oh, look at number one go away. He's got some power in that rat rod. I've got some power, I've got some brakes, I've just got no steering. Oh, oh, oh. We got through the Ascari curves, but we've got a rat rod on our tail. We've got a rat rod on our tail. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. I was gonna give number one a little bit of a wiggle there. Not a good idea. This is like driving a GL1 car on ice. Let me see if I can leave these guys behind. Oh my gosh, look at that car going through. Whoa, the rat rod. He's binned it. He's binned it. He's off big time. This car hit the ground. Whoa. Got the Charger behind me. Then we've got all sorts of little things going on behind. Oh, just been enjoying seeing how much I can push this 350. Oh, not that much. We're in again. We're in the wall again. Oh. Galacticor in the Charger so much better than me. Oh, Welsh boy going through there on the grass. Ooh. Oh, just coming across the line with the GTO. The two big American muscle cars going across together, but the Roadster. Boy, what did number one have in that Roadster? That was quick. And then we had Danny and Borky, Gamer down towards the back. Didn't see much of them. Gamer down in the Corvette with all the flames down the side. Looking nice. Woo! Oh, so relaxing these evenings when we do these. You don't have to be racing all the time in this game. So what did we have? We had number one was in the Ford Roadster in that rat rod livery with a monster under the engine. And we got Galacticor in the GTO, the Judge. I was in the GT350, trying to keep it in a straight line, didn't do very well. A Welsh boy, the fastest lap in the A220, the Alpine. The Corvette, Gamer down with that beautiful black and gold livery, or orange fiery livery. Borky in the Mustang Boss, looks like he was having as much trouble as I was having. And Danny C enjoying the Ferraris. What Ferrari is Danny going to go for as we head into the 1970s? So we're heading into the 1970s now. So I'm assuming he's going to pick a Ferrari. Who knows? Who knows what he's going to go for? So I'm going to have to say goodbye to my Eleanor. And now we are into some wonderful cars. You've got the classic BMW 3-litre CSL. The 911 makes an appearance, proper looking 911 Carreras, the 1973 model. You've got the Chevrolet Chevelle, and then of course you've got that AMG 300 SCL. Somebody's going to pick that. For those of you like your Nissans, we got the Skyline, the 2000 GT, sort of Datsun-y looking. And then of course if you like your American real classics, you've got the Firebird Trans Am, the Burt Reynolds made famous. You've also got the Chaparral with the big fans in the back. The Ferrari for Danny, that amazing 365. Then you've got the Superbird Oh, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Or maybe you prefer something a little bit different. You got the Abarth. Maybe Danny will pick the Dino, the 246, or even the 512. He's got plenty to pick from in this one. The Lancia Stratos, the first of the Lamborghini Countach, the Charger, or you may well go for the Citroen Palais with that hydraulic rear suspension that pumped up while you were going. And then, of course, back for Danny, we got the 308 GTB for the Ferrari. Got the Mazdas joined us, the Dodge Super B, Nissan Skyline hardtop. We've got the Pantera, Alpine, the A110, another classic car. The Nissan Fairlady, pretty sure that was a Datsun back in the day, might be wrong. Or maybe Borky will jump into the Mustang Mach 171. That, if I'm not mistaken, was the original car that they used in the original Gone in 60 Seconds. I prefer the 350, the Eleanor version that Nicolas Cage was in. But the Mustang Mach 1, obviously very, very, very famous car from back in the day when they smashed up so many cars. I haven't run this car very much. I'm gonna try the Mercedes, and let's just dive out there and have a little look at what people are running. Actually, before I do that, I'm just gonna let everybody know that the race will start at 45, quarter to. We'll go for this one. We're going at a nice, gentle, slow pace this evening. Let's have a little look and see what people can they be bodied. J-Hot, you can do whatever you want tonight. You can put nitrous on them, you can put an engine swap in them. It's all about just enjoying your cars in your garage. Bop is off. You can do what you like. The only thing I would say is when we get to the race, don't just go and blitz it if you've got a super fast car and you've got others in slow, so they only get 1 or 2 laps. It's about enjoying the cars, showing the cars off in your garage, what you like, liveries that you like, and you know, maybe picking a race. Look at this, we've got J-Hot and Gamer Dan in a bit of a race here together. Oh, J-Hot's just binned it. I don't know which one he's in. I'll tell you what, Gamer Dan's looks feisty. You can tell we're in the 70s. This is when things went sort of really big and aggressive in America, in my mind. And look at that thing. Proper little hot rod looking thing, that is. Low at the front, jacked up at the back. Just built for speed. Although Gamer Dan does not seem to be able to control it. Danny has gone for the 308 GTB, if I am not mistaken. A lovely car. Oh, a lovely car control there. Little power slide through the corner. This is where we start to get the real Ferrari looks, the modern day looks. The 308 Quattrovalvo was my favourite of all of the Ferraris back in the day. A lot of people go for the Testarossa. I always felt the Testarossa was, yeah, just a little bit too out there. Oh, flames spitting out the back of Danny's car as he just goes through the gravel, throwing the stones up a little bit. Borky has got, is this the Mazda powered by rotary? I think that might be the Mazda car. Loving the different cars that these people, the guys are picking tonight. Look at the exhaust on the back of that. That's a work of art. Let's just see if we can just follow him. Can I get a rear? Look at that. That's an absolute work of art on the back of that car. Just the whole curves around the light clusters, the exhaust system. Somebody must have been given a blank piece of paper in the design gallery and said, build us something really futuristic. That is amazing. Do it. Oh, number one Pops is going all Starsky and Hutch on us. Maybe he's going to do a jump across the bonnet when we first start out. He's going to do a Starsky, or was it Hutch? Which one used to do the jump? Oh, he's got a Starsky notch on the back of it. Which one used to fly across the bonnet? I can't remember. I can't remember, but look at that. That is, again, another classic from the movies. Listen to that power going down. Huge tyres on the back. He's lost it. He's in the gravel. Oh, he didn't put it into the barrier though. We'll leave him just to recover. Just watching Galacticore. He's another American muscle. Power 2.5. And then we've got Welsh Boy is in the Mercedes that I'm looking to run. Haven't got out there yet. But he's got a real grunged up. Another sort of, not quite a rat rod, but another grunged up car. Look at that. Again, somebody's done a great job on the livery on that car. Dan has gone for the Superbird, I think. J Hot. Oh, that's a souped up, pimped up car. Look at that. Wide wheels, flared wheel arches, huge spoiler on the back. Excuse the language, kick-ass exhaust on the back of that one. Woohoo! Look at that. Lovely. And there we go, Gamer down in the Superbird. That's going to be fun. I really ought to start the race before he can get out of that. Goodness me! The Plymouth. He's got the blinkers on because he knows he's going to be crashing it every 2 seconds. I don't think he's even trying to crash it this time. I think it's just what's happening. Vanosphere, my first car was a 1972 Mark 1 Escort. The Mexico needs to be in GT7. Absolutely. There are some fabulous Fords that are missing. The Mark 1 Mexico with the big flared wheel arches. The RS2000. The XR3i. Oh, so many cars. I mean, it's nice that the Cozzy's back in there now. But Dutch is coming out in something. What's he in? What's he picked? He's in the Golf GTI. Is that the right era? Where are we? 70s. He's in the wrong era. Somebody didn't get the memo. 1970s. Let me just get in there. Let me do the 1980s next. So at the moment we've got 7 runners. We've got Danny C. He's in the 308 GTB. When did I say we were going to go? 45. We've got a few minutes yet. I'm going to go out on track because I want to experience this Mercedes, which a lot of people have said to me is really, really cool. Oh, listen to that engine. Big, heavy, slow. You say slow, it's moving. We go past the Superbird. At least you've got the star on the bonnet. Look, you can actually point it at... Wow! Now I know why Mercedes put the star on the front there. You can just point the star at the corner and it will take you through. Point the star at the corner. It's like having a target on the front of the car. It's a lovely looking car, this. Not a lot to look at from the back. I tell you what, that front end is iconic. It doesn't want to stop though. Gamer Dan still blinking. Pretty quick, that Superbird. I'll wait to see who else is going to come up behind me in a minute. Good job I didn't try to drive through Dan. Just to see I'm ghosted. Right. Keep the badge on the corner. Look at that. See, get it on the line. It will feed you into the pits. Don't want to do that. But if we're going around that corner, so that just went by. Point it at the inside of the corner. Why can't all cars have a steering aid like that? Point it at the apex. Point it at the edge. I'm actually focusing. Oh, it gave me a track limit. I'm focusing the star on the inside of the corner. Whoa, too wide. Get me around the corners. This is the weirdest sensation ever. I just need a trigger now that picks bullets out of it and I can shoot everybody. Get the star on Gamer Dan and I'll punch his backside full of bullets. Feel like playing Battlefield in cars. Get it across the middle of the corner. Fun. Enjoy that. He's laughing his head off. Goes, I'm not catching anybody to try and shoot. Here we go, we've got somebody on track. I'm going to hunt them down. We're in a Messerschmitt 109. I'd much rather be in a Spitfire, but not with an emblem like that on the front of it. Not with an emblem like that on the front. We've just frightened everybody off the track. Nobody wants to get shot by Mitchell Morgan. Right, where are we? Danny C is in 308 GTB 75. That is his Ferrari of choice. Loving the fact he's staying in the Ferraris all night. Loving that. Welsh Boy has jumped into the Superbird. I think he's fallen in love with the big wing. Gamer Dan has jumped into the Charger. The Challenger. Really does look like a hot rod. I'm in the Mercedes. J Hot's in the Skyline. Number 1 Pops is in the R-Bath. He's gone for it. Somebody's done the R-Bath. Has he pimped it up? Has he pimped it up? Galacticor in the Challenger. So we've got a couple in the Challenger. Gamer Dan and Galacticor. And Borky's in the Skyline. So we've got a couple of Skylines. A couple of Challengers. At least one Superbird. And Gamer Dan says, if this were Battlefield in cars, you would be at a standstill with your handbrake permanently up. Yeah, probably. Right, let's go. Just 8 of us in this. But it's not a race. This is all about enjoying the cars. I mean, how can you put the Ferrari 308 GTB up against an R-Bath? But has that R-Bath been played with? Has it been tuned? Has it been tuned? It could well be. It could well be. Right, again, it's not a race. We're just enjoying the cars. It's like a track day. So you're going to see some people will be speeding around 1,000,000 miles an hour. Some will be speeding up and slowing down. Some of us will just be going around really, really slowly. Oh, we got off the line beautifully. Here you go. I just got Gamer Dan. He's blowing out his tyres. Need to get the star on the back of him, and then we can unleash. What are the bullets in this car? Whoa! There we go. I can't shoot them. I'll ram them off. We should do this car for the Smashy Bashy later on. What do we say? We can all use the star. Tactical's dead. It's got a punctured fuel tank. Shot the Ferrari, shot the Challenger. Don't think we've got J-Pod yet. I think he's been dodging me. Not got him in the sights yet. We will in a moment. Oh, no. We've already killed Galactical. Now we've got to try and get J-Hot. I think Galactical is on the same team. He's like covering him off. So I can't get hold of him. Oh no, they're running away. I think J-Hot's got a wingman in the form of GT Tom, Galactical even. Am I getting all my names muddled up again? I get so confused. Galactical. He's left the door open. Can we get J-Hot's tyres? Oh look, we've just blown the exhaust on that car. It's flames spitting out of it as my bullets rip through the metalwork. Bits of rubber and metalwork flying everywhere. We've now got Welsh Boy. Oh! Oh! It's just rammed me into Welsh Boy. I was lining him up beautifully for an attack then. And I got rammed. Oh, look at Porky. LB Performance. That was a game with Dan, was it? Was it Dan? Was it Danny Boy? I was just going to say, PSR rules, my friend. PSR rules. We're getting brake check now. What's going on? What's occurring? Look at this. The wing on the back of that thing. Yeah, look at it, it's huge. Where's he gone? I've lost him. He might be waiting for number one. I won't kill Borky. I like Borky. Where's Dan? Game of Dan's down the road. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's hunt down Danny Boy. Whoa! Oh! Who's that? He's taking me out. He's taking me out. I need to look at the replay. Somebody doesn't want to get shot. Danny C in the Ferrari. J-Hot in the Datsun. Oh, came and Dan going through like a rocket. Coming through, boys. Coming through. Oh my word! Ooh, I've got to come on the outside of me. I'm just about to destroy. limits now. Flames coming out the back of that Nissan. We got coming up the out the outside, down the outside. See what that's. J-Hot's car looks good. Spitting fire all the time out that exhaust. How many more times can we go around? How many times was that? I was trying to keep that going for as long as I could. Dan, how many times did I go around? Oh, I just kept rebooting, kept the steering wheel going. That was round and round and round and round and round. I don't know how many times. Right. German versus American. Oh no, we've lost somebody. No, the little R-bar's coming through. The little R-bar came through and then took off to the side. Oh, through goes J-Hot. Got my target on Gamer Dan in a moment. Oh look, see, frightened him off the track. I don't even need to hit the trigger. We got front. It's up front. That's in Danny C. We've got too many Dans here. We've got Gamer Dan and Danny C. Oh, that was a bit naughty. I couldn't resist that. I couldn't resist that. Oh, I think. Oh, through goes Galactical. Wow, J-Hot shifted. Let's get a toe on the Challenger. Oh, let's just use J. Oh, there's a break. He still made the corner. Oh, kudos, my friend. No! I can't believe that. I clobbered J-Hot. He kept it on track. I still got the penalty for kicking him off the track. think this game is anti-Mercedes. That's what it is. This can't be anti-Morgan. Let's have a look at this. Look at that Superbird go through. It's got some grunt on it. Galacticoras chalked up more points than I have. Oh no, 2.5 now. How much did you go? Where are we? Come up towards the end. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? This is going to be a drag to the line. No, he's got a better run. It's all to play for as we go into the final bend. No, Welsh boy's in the way. Him a dance as I shot his tires out. Did I get Galactical? I don't know what happened there. Oh dear. I might have just been a little bit naughty at the end there. I might have been a little bit naughty. Oh dear. Oh, what fun. What fun. Number 1 in the R-Bath. I'm glad somebody did the R-Bath. He's probably still running. Pushing it round. Getting out and walking would be quicker. So we had Gamer Dan was in the Challenger. He got a 140.7 fastest lap. It's all academic, but Gamer Dan in the Challenger. Jay Hot in that Skyline. That was quick. And then Welsh Boy in the Superbird. I was in the Mercedes, having a bit of fun with Galacticor in the Challenger. Danny in the 308 GTB this time. Which Ferrari is he going to go for next one? Borky in the Skyline. Nice livery, that one. Looked really nice. And number 1 Pops. We didn't see much of Pops in the little R-Bath, I'm afraid. I neglected. I was enjoying myself far too much. Correct me if I'm... 1980s, I think we're on now, aren't we? Is it 80s? I think it is. So now the VW can come out. What are we going to go for this time? Change car. Select by year. 1980s. What did I just say? Yeah, 1980s. It's good. Oh, let's just go back. We've still got so many decades to go. Undrivable, but just wanted to wheelie it. Cool. Did you change the engine on that? Really soup it up? Oh look, we got some fantastic cars in here. Again, the Peugeot 205 GTI. So many of us wanted that back in the day. So many of us wanted it. The Sauber Mercedes. I think that's Strat Fury's favourite car. The Sierra RS500 Cosworth. Got to drive that back in the 80s. Loved it to bits. That is a car and a half. The M3 Sport Evolution I always wanted, but never afford. I never owned a Sierra. I just got to drive one. You got the Corvette. We got the Widowmaker. Anybody going out in the Widowmaker? Then we've got the MP4. Maybe somebody might want to think that they are Ayrton Senna, or maybe we've got a rally champion in our midst who's going to go for the Audi Quattro. Then we've got the Skyline, the Nissan Skyline with those massive spoilers on it. Then we have the classic Lamborghini Countach, the 25th edition, 1988. Had that on a poster on my wall. I'm probably going to do that. The back end of that is just one of the most outrageous but beautiful back ends of any car. Just amazing. It defined the era for me. What a car. Then we got the Toronto Sprinter. The Porsche 962 classic. We saw the Golf GTI out a moment ago. You've also then got the GTO. That car has got a soundtrack to die for. It sounds amazing. You've got the M389, the Urus Roadster, basically MX-5. You've got the 959, the Porsche 959. That is, again, one of the weird designed Porsches ever. The back end is one of those back ends you either love or hate, or love to hate, in my opinion. The Skyline GTS, a really nondescript car from my point of view. Got the Renault R4. Who's going to be mad enough to get out in that? I wonder. The Jaguar, so we've got a few GR1 cars in this. The Renault 5 Turbo. Again, another car. Not my cup of tea, but one heck of a car from back in the day. The Maserati Mirac. We've got the Chevrolet Corvette. Again, a strange looking car. That not one of my favourite Corvettes, I have to say. We're back with the Citroen, the BX. How on earth that has gone in the game, I haven't got a clue. Haven't driven it, don't intend to. The Honda Civic, the Fairlady, and a few Nissans and Toyotas in this one. And if you really want it, we've got another Abarth, the A112. But I am going to go for I'm going to go for the Lamborghini. Really hard to drive this thing. So I'm probably going to be off the track, left, right and centre. Have we got any Sport Soft? I think I'd rather go with Sport Soft tyres on that one. Let's put some Sport Softs on it. Or we're spending some money. We're spending some money. And then we're going to start the race. We'll start at 1:15. We're not going to get through many the decades. Number one Pop says that little Renault is great to drive. Matt, good evening. Matt Mutley. Hey, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you back. Nice little group of people on track tonight. Why don't you come on down and join us? Come on down and join the fun. We're just enjoying the cars tonight. It's Decades Night and we're just enjoying J-Hot in the Sierra RS500 with the whale tail. That massive spoiler, we used to call it a whale tail back in the day. And they popped that on the back of the Escort Cosworth. I think it actually looked better on the Escort Cosworth than the Sierra. But I think the Ford made a mistake putting it on the Cosworth, the Escort Cosworth, because it made the Sierra Cosworth what it was. And I'm calling it a Sierra Cosworth because the RS500 was obviously a limited edition, but it's effectively an RS Cosworth with the Cosworth engine inside. And what a car that was. Our chairman kept putting it in the next door neighbour's garden, and I got to drive it several times, and probably one of the most exciting cars I have driven in my career. Then we've got Welsh Boy in the 959. Again, the back end of that car, it's Marmite. You either love it, you hate it, or you love to love it, or you love to hate it. I can't decide whether I love it or hate that car. It just doesn't look like a Porsche. It's another one of those, doesn't look like a Porsche to me. The styling just went a bit different, but it's one heck of a car. I think you've got to love it. You've got to love it. It's a beautiful car. It really is. And in Game of Dan, in the Golf, again, another iconic, all the boy races. The hot hatch to have back in the day. Or was it the XR2? And where is the XR2 in this game? Where is the XR2? Really needs to be in there. Lovely looking car. Galactical has gone for all angles. The spoilers on this thing are insane. Just deserves to be on a on a NASCAR race, that one. Yeah, Borky's gone for it. The BMW M3. Sounds beautiful, drives beautiful, just an all-round great car. Lad that worked for me, his dad had one and used to bring it into work, and I was completely envious. Colin got to drive that car. Absolutely beautiful. Number one, he thinks he's Knight Rider. He's out in the Knight Rider car. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to get out the cunt in the Lamborghini in a moment. Actually, let's go and do that now. So I think we've been through most of the cars. Let's go and get out and track and just experience this Lambo. Yeah, it's been a while, Matt. It's been a while. I missed having you on track. This thing's quick. Haven't changed the track. We ought to change the track, really, shouldn't we? We ought to change the track. What track? Let's have a little think. Let's go Deep Forest. Let's go Deep Forest. We've only got a few people watching tonight. Where is everybody? Battlefield. That's where they are. That's where they are. Well, let's come out of there. Just checking to make sure everything's all okay. I've had some interesting fun and games tonight with the with OBS and the microphones and stuff, but let's get out there. How long have I got? I've got about 5 minutes. Oh, coming out right behind Welsh Boy at 959. Too scared to put the power down. When we get down the back straight, I'll do the follow cam and you can have a look at the back end of this car. The front was just sort of like wedge shaped, but oh, sorry, Dan. Big Joe, good evening. Oh no, 3-second penalty now. Let me just see if I can look at the back of that car. Isn't that gorgeous? Needs to be a bit lower in the view, but look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just, well, we're in the tunnel, so you can't see now. Isn't that just gorgeous? Ooh. Go down. He's got the right number plate, hasn't he? Sexy 24. I'm too sexy for my shirt. He doesn't wear one. Did I give him one nudge too many? Oh, yeah. Oh. I just did that deliberately to go and have a look at Welsh Boy's car coming around the corner. Honest Indian, really. Oh, J Hot's in the Widowmaker. Let's just follow him and see if it kills him or not. Yep, look, it's killed him already. First corner that we go through, it's killed him. That's why they call it the Widowmaker. How on earth the Lamborghini didn't get that nickname, I haven't got a clue. Look at the front of that car come up under acceleration. Doesn't want to turn though. Ooh. Thank you, Big Joe, for the like. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Oh, listen to that soundtrack. That's right up there with that Ferrari, you know. Apparently this is where the track goes. You have to do that to get a really fast run down here. That's what they tell me. Serious. Ooh. And over the top, we've just got a couple of minutes. I need to brake earlier than that. What a car this is. I need to be doing this in VR really. Last time I did Decades Night, I said I should have done it in VR. Yeah, it's not bad, Martin. I mean, it's a standard car, but I'm just not quite got the braking early enough. 200. It's a great car. Who's that going the wrong way on the track? No rules tonight. No rules tonight. Oh man, it was my dream car back in the 80s. I had one on. I had a poster on my wall of this car. I wouldn't say it was my dream car, or was it? It could well have been, actually. Could well have been. I think if I could have had any car back then, the Lamborghini Countach probably was the car. Danny, he's still in the Ferrari. He's in that GTO 84. I'm loving the fact he's staying in the same. He's picked the manufacturer. He's gone Ferrari every single race or every single decade. And he's picked one of the cars, one of the Ferraris from the decade. I'm loving that. Absolutely loving that. Welsh Boy's in the Porsche. Game of Dan's in the Golf. I'm in the Countach. J Hot's in the 911 Turbo, the Widowmaker. Number one is in the 205. Again, the hot hatch every young lad wanted back in the day. Or most did. I think you either went with Peugeot 205, XR2, or Golf GTI. Those tended to be the three, I think. Galacticals in the Skyline Super Silhouette, and Borky in the Sierra RS500. That amazing car in a wicked livery. Let's get this one underway just a little bit later. Like news, I was just about to say that I had a poster. What colour was your car? Mine was, I think it wasn't quite bright red, but it wasn't quite like the burgundy red that this one is. Sort of that darker red. It was sort of a little bit between them, but maybe it was that colour. I'm not sure. All I know is I don't have the poster anymore. Yeah, it could well have been. Because the other colour I think you could have had was bright yellow. I think those were the two colours. I don't know if you remember what colours. You had a red one too. this car off the line. This is what you call a powerhouse. Lamborghini sure knew what they were doing when they built this thing. It looks stunning. It drives beautifully. It's just everything that the 1980s was about when it got to stupid hypercars. Money, no object. You get something like this. The sound. You just want to leave it to rev, and it just wants to rev. Stands on its nose under braking, turns in beautifully. What a car. I've enjoyed it one all past lap. Let's just back and just catch up with a few of the other guys. Was there a white one in Miami Vice? It wasn't that a Ferrari? Didn't he have a Ferrari Testarossa in Miami Vice? White Testarossa, I think. I might be wrong. Somebody's going to need to Google that now, because that's going to annoy me. I don't remember there being a Lamborghini. If there was, I'm going to have to check some reruns. Because it was Don Johnson that ran the Testarossa, I think. Or Welsh boy there with it in that beautiful Porsche. I want to try and catch up with Borky and watch Borky running. Alas, I've got to negotiate Game of Dan here for the moment. Still not gone by him. Look at that. Deep respect across the back of Borky's car. Beautiful livery. The whale tail. Oh, we've got the best that the 80s had to offer on track here. Some great choices, guys. Great choices indeed. That whale tail, when you get underneath it, that is an iconic back end too. Red wheel arches, mimicking the shoulder pads that were obviously Dallas, and it wasn't just Dallas, was it? It was another American program where the women had these massive shoulder pads. Looks like that Sierra's got massive shoulder pads on too. Look at it, it's beautifully driven. It went into the barrier, comes around. Well, that's because I wanted to look at the front of the car. That's why. White Testarossa and a black Daytona. Oh yeah, I've forgotten about the Daytona. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that one. And then of course Tom Selleck drove the 308 GTI Quattrovalvo, which was my favourite Ferrari of all of the Ferraris that have been built. That is my favourite Ferrari. It's also the only Ferrari that I've sat in. Galacticor in that banana head car. Ooh. That should be quick. Let's see if I can stay with it. Welsh boy getting off in that 9592. Drive it like you stole it, my friend. Woo! Go! Ooh! Galactical, sorry. You reversed him up into the wall there. Oh, sorry, mate. Bothered him a bit too hard. A bit too hard there. You got the little Golf driven by the guy that's too sexy for his shirt. How quickly can we make a little GTI go? Can a Golf GTI go as fast as a Countach? Yes, it can. Can it stop? Just. Touch me if you can. Look at that. That's a nice colour scheme on that as well, red and black. So what did Borky go with? Matt, you should be on track in this Countach. Danny C in the Ferrari. It's been in Ferraris all night long. And he's in the GTO now. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I'm hitting the barrier while I'm trying to enjoy the car. It's got a soundtrack and a half, but proper looking Ferrari, that one. Everybody goes by as I serve my penalty. Forgot I got that. Who have we got behind? That's Galactical going through in all of the sharp edges. And we've got a couple of guys at the back. Somebody's reversing in hot. Who was that? Was that number one? It was. Number one. Look, I want to pick this one up. There we go. The little Peugeot 205 GTI with the little spoiler on the top. One of the cars that all the teenagers wanted back in the day. Whoa. Because it was accessible, it was affordable. Well, it was expensive, so it wasn't affordable, but it was affordable. It's one of those cars that was possible. I know a few of my friends got one of them, second hand, beat up, matter. Really weird back end. I mean, looking at it now, the lights look so weird on the back. Little square light cluster, and the little plastic grille that went all the way across the back. I haven't seen one with a spoiler on the top like that though. Love it. What a car. So glad somebody's out in that. Got the RS 500. And we've got the GTI, the VW Golf GTI, and another classic, and the 959. Yes, I think I love it. I can't say the same for Galactical's car. I'm not quite sure about that one. It's built for speed. It's built for racing. Oh, look at it spitting. Is that spitting fire out the side? Sure it was. Ooh. Final lap. Looks like most people are all going to come across here together. Everybody's waiting for everybody. Borky in beautiful Sierra with the whale tail. Love it. Some great choices again, guys. Some wonderful choices. Absolutely brilliant choices of cars. The Mark 1 Golf, the Ferrari GTO, the 959 Porsche. I'm going to shut my door because I think Joe's trying to get some sleep. I'm just enjoying the cars so much. Oh, let me just have a look at the result, and we'll just go through the cars. Let me just shut my door. So, Game of Dan was in the Golf GTI. Lovely livery on that as well. Black with red. Very subtle. Very pretty. Danny C in that amazing GTO. Welsh Boy in the 959. Yes, I think I've come to like that car, watching that going around. J Hot in the 911 Turbo, the 930, 1981, the Widowmaker, probably my favourite of the Porsche cars ever. You start to get up into the GT3s, which are special now, but I think that Porsche is the Porsche. And then, of course, the Sierra Cosworth Borky was in. The Countach, best car on the page by a country mile, I'm afraid. And that 205 GTI number 1 Pops was in. And then a Skyline Super Silhouette with Galactical. Right, okay, so we are going into now. That was the 80s, we're going 90s. 1990s. I really need to sort of push this forward a bit, but I'm just enjoying this too much. We don't get through them all. If we just stick with some of the older cars, I really don't care. I'm just enjoying it. Frank Regal, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Thank you for joining the PSR crew and to get me up to 4,290 subscribers. That's amazing. That's amazing. Danny C, I'm up for the night. Thanks for a great evening. Take care. Good night, my friend. I'd love to, just out of interest, before you go, which 1990s Ferrari would you have used? Which 1990s Ferrari? Let me know. Change car. What Ferraris have we got? I don't even know what Ferraris we've got for the 1990s. I might run it for you. Oh, it's going to be the F40, isn't it? It's going to be the F40. I reckon it will be. Some great cars in here. The F40 or the Testarossa. Have we got the Testarossa? There it is, the Testarossa. So that in white was the one that Don Johnson drove. There's so many great cars again here. You've got the Scudo, Suzuki Scudo. You've now got that amazing Delta rally car. The McLaren F1 that obviously made famous by Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson. Got one of those and constantly crashing it, or wasn't until he sold it. I think I'm right in saying that. If I'm not, somebody will correct me. 787B, the Mazda. Probably one of the best Group 1 cars that are out there. The Silvia Ks. Then we get the, we're starting to get into that GR4 cars with the Alpha. The Civic Type R. Many of these we've raced. The F40. The CLK. That amazing RS Cosworth. That's got to be out there somewhere. And then we've got the introduction of the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, going up against the Impreza rally car, another staple of the era. Then we've got the Impreza Coupe WRX. I had one of those, but the wagon version in green. Amazing car. That boxer engine just sounds phenomenal. And then so many brilliant cars to choose from here, including the Volvo 240. But I am going to pick up there's a Ferrari F50 in here. Didn't even know there was a Ferrari F50. But I'm going to go for the F40. Because obviously we've lost Danny C now, so we'll do that. But we'll go for the F40. This probably is the Ferrari that collectors really want. I haven't got a clue why. I really don't understand why, because the Testarossa and the Quattrovalvo are much prettier. Much prettier. Let's go and have a little look and see what people... Oh, let me just, before I do that, we'll do the race. We'll start at... I'm running out of time, so I'm going to go 35. No, I don't want to do that, because I want people to be able to enjoy the cars. If we don't get through them all tonight, we don't get through them all tonight. I'm going to have to knock it on the head at 12 o'clock, so I've got to be up early in the morning. And last night was a late one. But let's just dive out on track. So I think we'll probably do this one, and then we'll do a smashy bashy in your favourite car of the night. How's about that? How's about that? So Gamer Dan in the Supra. In the Supra. Standing start, putting into the barrier. Just trying to get the power down, struggling already, but we're getting a lovely view of this car. Lovely view of this absolute classic. Obviously a proper drifter's car, that one. This is where we need Drac Fury out here drifting this car. We'll be playing Battlefield, I would imagine, with Greg and Jack Covey. They're off in a party quite a bit at the moment, playing the Battlefield beta, as are a few of the other guys. Okay, good evening. You missed the best. I think it was Gamer Dan was in a Hulky livery earlier on, proper Hulky livery with David Banner on the, I think that's the right name, on the bonnet. Number one's gone for the Martini Lancia. Oh, look at that for a slide. Wow, what a time to join. I'm just going to watch number one Pops. If he's going to do that all the way around here. I haven't changed the track. I may well leave this one. Look at it. Car control. Oh, there's a guy that's having some fun. There is a guy that is having some fun. Look at this. Proper rally car. Proper rally driving. This guy knows how to drive this car. Wow. Oh, put it into the barrier on that one. Oh my word, look at that. I have a funny feeling that that has been worked on. Okay, I've just done daily time trial for Daily C in 3 laps in just got above your time. Well done, Hulky. Well done, well done, well done. Full beans. Oh, number one's really enjoying this car. Look at all the smoke coming out the back of that. I don't know if he knows we're watching, but this is somebody just having fun. Look. Great track for that one, I think. Let's just watch him reversing into the barrier one last time. Number one, you've got to let me know whether what you've done to that car, mate. I'd love to know what upgrades you've dropped on that, because that looks like an absolute monster. I need to create one of them. Look at that. Proper rally driving. Anyway, Welsh boy. He's in the McLaren. Driving it a little bit more sedately, but just as fast. Coming down into the hairpin. Flashing his lights. Hello, mate. A lovely car, that one. Am I right that that was like one of the first £1 million cars, £1 million road cars, or am I making that up? I can't remember. Really interesting seating position for that one. He's sitting in the middle of the car, which of course is the optimal place to sit. So I think it's almost like a 3-seater. Assuming there's 2 seats in the back of it, I'm not quite sure. Number one Pop's still enjoying himself, sliding around all over the place. Galactico, he's gone for the Mercedes. It's a regular road car. If you go to Cyprus, you'll find a lot of those, or used to. Not, I don't know. Actually, no. I'm going back to the 80s. Back in the 80s, all the cab drivers used to drive these. They were everywhere. I don't know about now because I've not been back to Cyprus in donkey's years. But back in the 80s, you couldn't move for those. I'm going to get out in that in a moment, but J-Hot is out in the Ferrari. We'll see how it drives. Borky is in the 911, the GT1 car. I think GT1 car, not sure. Yeah, I think it is, looking at the back. That's a handful, that one. Gamer Dan is now out in the Lancia. Right, I am going to get out on track in the Ferrari just to see how we go. Good night, Matt. Thanks for dropping in, my friend. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much. It is nice when a lot of the I'm not going to say old names because that sounds rude, but you'll know what I mean. I can't think of the words I want, but people that we haven't seen in a while, when they pop in and say hello, it's nice to know that people are still around. And if I'd had a bit more time, I'd have caught up and last time of day, but it's been a bit of a full-on one, this one tonight, because I like to get out and see what cars people are driving, the liveries, and it's part of what I enjoy about tonight. It's not just about the driving, it's just seeing what people are in, what they're driving, how they're enjoying it. Welsh boy flying in that McLaren. Whoa. Brake a bit early for that one. I'm not sure if I'm right, but I think that the Ferrari F40 that I'm in and the McLaren P1 that Welsh boys in, sort of went up against each other back in the day. Guy that I knew from my archery days, he ran his own company, always wanted a Ferrari, finally got one, hated it, bought a McLaren, I loved it. It's really weird that sometimes when you get to drive or even own, if you're lucky enough, your childhood wish car, it's like me with the Countach, as we were just saying earlier on. Sometimes you don't want to meet your heroes. Glenn got swapped the Ferrari out for the McLaren, but then again, one of my customers always wanted a 911. Finally got himself a 911 and adored it, kept it for ages. He took me out in that, and I must admit it was a very, very, very nice car. Ooh, come on. 5 minutes and we'll go racing. Look at J-Hot disappear in that one. Most of my cars I'm running tonight are standard. I do like to experience the cars as they were designed. I know a lot of people in the game, they do put a lot of tuning parts on, do engine swaps and all that sort of stuff. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I've even allowed it in the parameters tonight for people to do engine swaps, to do whatever they want to their car. Bop is off. You can go out there short, raw power if you really want to. And for me, I like to experience the cars that come out of the factory. If I had an F40 poster on my wall back in the day, which I didn't, this would have been the car that would have been on the wall. Just as Enzo wanted it. That's how I like to experience these cars. Like I said, nothing wrong with engine swapping and all that malarkey. It's just not for me. We've got to go racing in a minute. I'm hoping J-Hots isn't standard, because if it is, he's driving so much faster than me. Whoa! Oh, crikey. Stay away from second gear. Yeah, that Ferrari's not standard. That's been worked on and then some. Wait. Right, so that is the Ferrari F40. The other one that we had from this era was the Testarossa. And then I did meant to see a Ferrari F50, which I don't know too much about that one. Sports hard tyres. I'm going to go sports soft on it. And we'll run this car. And we're going to get going in just a moment. So at the moment we've got Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan, J-Hot, Number One, Galactical and me. And at the minute the cars they're in is Welsh Boy's in the McLaren F1. No, it's not the P1, it's the F1. Gamer Dan is in the Lancia Delta. I'm in the F50. J-Hot's in the F40. Number One Pops is in the 190 Mercedes, as is Galactical. They could be having a good race together. And then Borky has gone for that 911 GT1 Strassen version. And I managed to pronounce that correctly, I think. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So we're going to do this one. And then we'll jump into a smashy bashy. We can either pick a particular car, or you can pick whatever car you want. Let's go. Crumbs, look at that dashboard. This is an amazing car, this is. You'll also notice that tonight I'm running in the car because I want to experience the cars proper. I can't normally race very well in this view because I need to know who's coming up behind and stuff in like the daily races and our lobbies, but I do enjoy this view. Really should be doing this in VR though, as I said earlier. Ooh, we've got cars sideways there. With a Borky having a little bit of a bump fest. I'm wondering actually if number one Popsy's Delta was souped up, because Game of Dance is pretty rapid too. I wonder if it's just a rapid car out the box. Tell you what, this F50 is nice. Got a few other cars coming through at the moment. J-Hot in the fast F40. He's gone. Borky in the Strassenbergen. Street version car, basically. Oh, I just followed Game of Dan off. Got a penalty, but we're both still going. Oh, it's got Mr. Bean looking at the back. Oh, that took my attention. Welsh boys just going up the inside in the... Oh, this is a handful from here. McLaren. Oh. Well, I've been saying all week that Welsh Boy is flying in the GR4s at the moment. He's flying in that McLaren too. Oh, Gamer Dan has got a pocket rocket there. I don't know what he's... He must have souped that one up as well, I reckon. Oh, it's at standard. I need somebody to let me know if it's standard or tuned. It's super fast. Ooh. Borky with a beautiful move around the outside there. Well executed, beautifully moved. Oh, Welsh Boy came down flying through there. I've got a half second now. Oh, Farnell, thank you, my friend, and thank you for popping in. Oh. He's right on my back bumper. Oh. Oh, I binned it. I binned it. Some great choice of cars out here again. Some beautiful, beautiful bits of machinery. Everybody's picked some brilliant choices again tonight. It just amazes me how much fun you can have in Gran Turismo without actually physically racing. And I'll tell you what, and this goes for everybody that has raced tonight, that is all down to the people that are on track, the respectfulness, the way everybody enters into these decade nights. I'm gonna wait for Galactical to catch up. The way that everybody enters into these decade nights, and just we all race together and we just enjoy the cars that we're racing. It's just so much fun. I love it. Look at those guys up front there going through that last corner. There's Galactical. He's just doing his last pickup, his last taxi job of the night. It doesn't matter whether you're first, last, in the middle of the pack or running around on your own. As long as you're enjoying cars that you don't normally get to drive, you're enjoying them, you're having fun. That really is what it's all about tonight. Experiencing the cars. Okay guys, so Mashy Bashy, the last one of the night. What do we get? Welsh Boy in the McLaren F1 was your winner. Gamer Dan in the Delta in second. That Delta was super quick. Jay Hot in third in the F40. Galacticor in the 190. I was in the F50. Borky in that 911 GT1 Strassen version 1997. Another one pops unfortunately with a DNF. I don't know why we lost him. Do a smashy from a decade. Okay, Dan, which decade? Decade and same car. Okay. Which decade? Which car? My Delta ain't no standard. It's 950 horsepower. Dan, you got to give me your tune. You guys, that looks awesome. Number one Popsies was awesome too. Winner chooses. Welsh Boy. Yeah, but the Welsh Boy never chooses. So that means it defaults to you. So come on then. You're not going to have to choose because Welsh Boy never does. You know he don't. You know he won't. You know he won't do it. By the way, have you seen all the models tonight? We've got the BMW M6 to represent modern sort of GT racing, although it isn't. Then we got the Ferrari, and then we got old school, the 350. One of the reasons why I run the 350. And then we've got a couple of old ones up on the shelf there. So we've got quite a few cars out tonight. Wow, number one Pops is up to 1,000 horsepower. Gamer Dan, if it falls to me, I'll nominate Pops. But one of you make a decision. Who's got the Lancia? I mean, I know that my Lancia isn't quick. Let me just get this set up very quickly. I'm just going to do 5 laps. While somebody tries to make up a decision, I don't think they're going to. I'll do bop on for this one. Boost is on strong. That's on strong. None. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No limit. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to go with all of those, and then we need to take all of these off. 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 Those are all off. Those are all off. J Hot. 1940s. Really? Really? Well, you could do something from the non... What's it? I've got snow tyres on mine. How have I got snow tyres on it? Borky's gone for the Zonda. 1970s. Game of Dance is 1970s. All right, we'll go 1970s. Because that's the first sensible one we've had. And what car we got in the 1970s? Oh, it's got to be this one, hasn't it? Who's got the Mustang? From Gone in 60 Seconds. Pop said 70s. Okay, cool. Sorry, I missed that. I think we should go with the Mustang Mach 1 because of obviously Gone in 60 Seconds. I mean, that was a smash fest film, wasn't it? Gotta do it. Gotta do it. If you've got it, run it. If you haven't, run something else. That would be my what's it? My suggestion. One of the things I am going to do, I'm just going to grab some sport soft tyres. Otherwise, I'm going to be in all sorts of trouble on comfort mediums. And we'll get going as soon as everybody's ready. Or number one Pops has gone for the Plymouth. I don't want anybody to have to go and buy a car, so if you haven't got the car, go with whatever you want. Galacticor's gone for the Super Beat. I hope you've enjoyed this evening. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I really have. So we've got Welsh Boys in the Mustang. Game of Dan's in the Mustang. I am. J Hot is. Number one's in the Superbird. Galactical's in the Super B. And Borky is in the Mustang. Can I just get a ready if you're ready, and then we'll get going? Oh, I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm not going to be streaming for the next week, which I'm really disappointed because I love doing this. And I have thoroughly enjoyed this evening. It's been... we've only had a few guys in, but it's been so respectful. Dan says it's only got 4 gears. Well, we've all only got 4 gears, so it is what it is. All right. Okay, so number one Pops is ready. Welsh Boys is ready. J Hot's ready. I'm just waiting for Borky to join. I think, is everybody ready? Game of Dan's ready. Borky, you ready, mate? I think we're just about ready to go. Borky's ready. Everybody's ready. Oh, I'm going regardless. Right, last one of the night. This is a smashy bashy, crashy. We all know the rules. Don't think I need to go through them all again. Don't bump the leader. Don't wall ride. blah de blah de blah de blah de blah, but above all else, just have some fun and finish off an amazing week and an amazing night. And thank you to everybody that's raced and that's entered in the spirit of it in the perfect way. I do love these decades nights. I love watching and seeing what people are coming out and driving, the liveries, the colours, what they've done with the cars. I love as well the fact that people will slow down and race with each other and just enjoy what's going on. At Plymouth, got to go down with that wing. This is like gone in 60 seconds, there's cars everywhere. Oh. Oh, he got me good. Oh, they got to give me a stripe on the way through too. Borky and I having a bit of a battle there, and he definitely came off better. Can't have that. Oh, I've helped him again. I've helped him again. What am I doing? We got the car backwards. It's the Plymouth. Just park it sideways across the track. Right, they've got to try and catch up now. Don't know how many cars they wrecked in the film, but it was an obscene amount from what I hear. I need an extra gear. Somebody give me an extra gear. I can't reach J-Hot. Oh, I need a bit more on the top end. J-Hot got the better of me then. Wait, Borky's, you alright? It's just recovering. That Plymouth is spending most of its time facing the wrong way. So far out in front, he's gone. I'm just enjoying the race. It's fun. I think I might have got 1 or 2 into the corner. Not enough though. Here comes number 1. Dan, you just disappeared, mate. We're all having a ball back here, smashing each other up and having fun, and you just disappeared. Oh. This is all supposed to happen at the end, not midway through the race. See if we can close up to that pack a little bit. I can see the flashing lights behind me. I think we should just do a big robot from Dan comes round. He's coming around here in a minute. Oh my gosh. It's 1.5 minutes ahead. This has been a smashy crashy to remember, this has. Have the power. We did not have the power or the speed. I need nitrous. Why did I not fit nitrous? We got J-Hot's gone round. Oh. Far behind is he? It missed me. Right, come on then, let's go get back into this one. But Dan is 2 minutes ahead. It's all well and good having boost, but if this is as fast as your car's going to go, you're not going to catch anybody. I need boost. I need boost. Somebody give me boost. Naughty Mitchell. Naughty Mitchell. And you just still come at me for me? How did that work? Scratch his head in puzzlement. What happened there? What happened there? What is Jay got saying, bro? Jay Hot would put in Galacticor in the pits and just running into the pair. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to get to finish this. Emma Dan says, well, that felt like a straight up race. That's because he didn't get into any of the shenanigans at the back. We've had a ball at the back. Jayot and I have been at each other's throats all the way through this. And Galactical. It's been a laugh and a half. The thing is, I put them both in the pits, and they came out at the same time as I went by. Getting turned around again. ever had thought they might be ganging up on me. They want me in the doghouse again. I'm always in the doghouse, mate. That makes no difference. Oh no, we didn't get to finish. We didn't get to finish it. It's late. Admittedly, it is late. Oh my god, what a what a lot of fun. What a lot of fun. Oh my god, look at that. Gamer Dan. 27 seconds ahead of number one. 1 minute 19 seconds ahead of Borky. And you got Welsh Boy, Galactical, J Hot, and me all still running. Oh my gosh, my voice is going. Oh, crikey, crikey, guys. Thank you for making that possibly one of the best decades nights ever. Some fabulous choices of cars, some purely respectful racing, the way that people are racing with each other, way in racing. So you know what? You can turn bop off, you can have loads of different speeds of cars. When people enjoy their cars and they track day like that, it just makes it the best. Just makes it the best. But with that, I really, really, really must call it a night. I've got to be up early in the morning. I am going to be in trouble. Gamer Dan is right. But I will be back a week Monday. Will not be racing next week at all, I'm afraid. So hopefully a few of you will get together in your own lobbies, do your own thing, maybe take a week off, whatever you want to do. Please, please, please come back and race with me when I come back in a week Monday's time, and we can look forward to some more nights of serious racing and more nights like that. And Gamer Dan, thank you for saying that we should do another Decades night, because I love the cat and mouse. I love the last man standing. But weirdly, the Decades race does more for me than any of the others. Oh, I've won a car too. I've won a car. It's just, we get out in cars that we don't normally run and we just enjoy them. And it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. As you're saying, you can't go wrong with Decades. I don't know who came up with the original idea, but whoever did needs a big, 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 big medal, because it is so much fun. It really is. Right, I'm going to disappear. That car was great. That car was great for a smashy bashy. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Anyway, I'm going to make a move. Thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you to Frank for subscribing. Thank you to everybody that has liked and commented on the video. As I said, I'm going to be in the States on business for a week, so nowhere near my PS5. Whether I'll get an opportunity to catch up with any of you that are streaming during the week, I don't know. I'm suspecting it's going to be a full-on week, and we're going to be busy, busy, busy. Flying actually on Tuesday, so it's only 4 days. Come back over the weekend, and I'll be back a week Monday. So you look after yourselves, have a really great time. Hopefully some of you will get to do some racing, and I will see you a week Monday. For now, take care. Bye.